My stepdad is threatening eviction the day I turn 18, but there's something he doesn't know.
You know, he's building character.
I'll be 18 in a couple of months. My stepfather of 5 years gave me the heads up that I need to start paying a fair rent to continue living in the house after I turn 18. The house we currently live in belonged to my dad, who died when I was 6. My mom and dad were never married, and I inherited the house, and my mom and I lived here, and then my stepfather moved in after they got married. Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up. Stepdad wants OP to pay rent and the house that OP owns?
Yup.
All right, let's keep going. Looks like my stepfather was under the impression that my mom owns the house. I told him that it's not happening, as I own the house. It's like undercover boss. I am the boss. He laughed at me and didn't believe it. I talked to my mom and she confirmed that she never told him that I own the house. And now he knows the truth, that I'm a big ballin' ass. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So the reality is he believed it was completely fair to ask me to pay rent when he didn't know I owned the house. So it's only fair that I ask him to pay rent now.
How do you like that, Daddy?
Last night, I gave them the heads up that if they continue planning to live here after I turn 18, that's fine with me. But they need to start paying rent.
Let's go, baby.
That is the funniest, like, reverse Uno card I've ever seen played.
Reverse Uno.
My stepfather believes this is unfair as it's a sudden change and he needs more time. And that I'm being heartless because you don't do this to family. Where was all this family when you were talking to me, huh?
Not to family.
It's family. Well, he was prepared to do this to me. So what's the difference? I don't see no difference.
Come on.
He said he did it to help me gain independence and prepare me for an adult life. And that's part of growing up, whereas I'm doing it out of spite. I told him that if I need to pay rent to learn to be an adult, then what does that make him? Living here rent free.
Bro, OP's just got all the comebacks just locked and loaded.
He told me I'm out of line and the conversation ended. My mom believes that I made a mistake asking him to pay rent and that I'm being spiteful. And it's wrong of me to push for this as it will result in our family being torn apart. Am I the a-hole here?
I love the fact that OP served the just desserts, right?
Oh yeah, those desserts.
Sweet. But I also do get where it's like, I wanted to teach you a lesson, not to like do that to a kid, me or whatever, and then be like, okay, like that's not actually the scenario. I don't know. What do you think?
It's a very like an old school tough love kind of idea to be like, yo, once you turn 18, you're an adult now and you got to kind of do things yourself. It is OP's house. The stepdad is living there rent free.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think it's the craziest thing for OP to ask for a little rent, or at least for all like the property taxes or like the mortgage. Or
So true.
I don't even know there's a mortgage.
So true.
Like,
yeah, there's probably at a minimum, there's like HOA taxes, like utilities. There's definitely things that OP will probably have to pay now. And OP's like, I just graduated high school. Like I need some income. Oh no, you know what'd be really funny is if OP was like, you could live here, but I'm Airbnb-ing your room, so you have to sleep on the couch or something like that. That would actually be low-key like more hilarious.
OP could do that. Like OP could like put it on Airbnb, you know? I feel like the person who's not at fault here is the mom.
She absolutely should have told him. Like, I know it's like a random weird thing to bring up, but there has to be, when he said that, that's when she should have told him, if she hadn't told him already.
I actually think the only person who is definitely the a-hole is the mom. What do you think about those kind of familial rules and pushing someone to like go achieve in the world? If you don't do that, maybe a kid getting complacent, you know?
Yeah, because for me also, I'm a little crazy because I left at 17. So I low-key would
John's
like
badass, bro.
I would want my kid to kind of do the same, but also like hold myself back a little bit.
Were your parents going to pay for your housing and stuff?
So I basically told them I didn't want them to. They definitely ended up bailing me out when I ran out of money twice. because I was paying my rent on credit card at one point, which is not smart. Cash advance on a credit card. Bad idea.
Risky boy.
Yeah, I was risking the biscuit.
But do you think it was good for you to like not have the safety net, even though, you know, you eventually had to fall back on the safety net?
It's honestly, I think, the perfect situation because like in reality, I was never at true risk of like anything serious. But I learned the lessons that like doing a gritty thing like gives you, essentially some of the lessons.
Yeah, I mean, I think having a focus is really good. If you're not going to go to college, put yourself in social situations where you can develop. Because I think that what college gave me, and it seems like what Silicon Valley gave you, is just like a super social environment, or at least maybe the ABC Family show like gave you that too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you had to like you had to socialize, and I think that's like really important for development. But you know what else is important for development?
Oh, tell us, Sam.
This next story, baby. Check out this one where a 15-year-old owns the house.
Young boss.